You know who it is. You know what it is. All Indians, nigga. No cowboys. Do what we want to do. When we want to do. Where we want to do. It's a snap effect. Making it green light, y'all.
Some shit. That nigga got the whole flag out here. Hold on, Pete. Let him know what that shit is.
My name is William Edwards. I'm from the projects on Diversity and Damon.
Oh, okay. Right, cause ain't nobody give me. So usually I talk to people before they come on.
Well, it's northwest. It's on Diversity and Damon. It's called the Lathrop homes.
Okay,
Where the Insane Deuces are from.
Say the Insane Deuces. Okay, right. That's one of the OG gangs that came back out. How long has that organization been out? That's come out from the 60s, ain't it? The 70s?
Yeah, like the late 50s.
Say the late 50s, huh? And it originated from that area?
Yeah, they were barons until one of the Morgan Street Deuces came over and met up with his cousin in the projects and turned the young barons into Insane Deuces. And then from there on, the Insane Deuces hooked up with what used to be the Cullerton Deuces. Am I still there?
Yeah.
It used to be the Cullerton Deuces, and then they became the Cullerton Insane Deuces. We're in the projects where we first grew up. We are a mixture. I mean, it was mostly Latinos and blacks, but there were some white families in there. But then there was the Yan Deuces, which mostly were like all whites.
Right.
I grew up from the projects with all the blacks and Latinos. That's where I'm from.
And what year was this?
Well, I started being a banger back in like 72, 73.
72. So you from around the era then, when things was really coming together.
Came over to our projects, met up with Augie Martinez, which was one of our main founders of the Insane Deuces.
Okay.
And started us from there. My brother was one of the older barons that used to be in the projects. That's who used to run the projects at first. They were called the barons. And then the younger barons turned into, like I said, Insane Deuces from the off branch of the Morgan Street Deuces from the south side.
Right. Oh, that's amazing. You really giving up some history, man. How was it like coming up in your area when you was coming up? Was it rough like compared to it is now?
Well, I mean, it wasn't rough for me because, like I said, my older brother was a baron, so our whole family was already infiltrated into the projects already. So it was just.
I think that them sweaters is a real big business, because I'm into fashion too. So if you apply yourself right and really put it out there, you'll be able to keep money all year round doing those sweaters.
All year round, man. Every day.
Yeah.
Every day somebody's calling for something.
Calling for something, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, as long as you apply yourself right, I think that's a real nice business, and you're also keeping the culture alive with it. So that's the main.
That's the main thing is keeping the culture alive.
Right.
I mean, the money's nice, but the more important thing is keeping the culture alive.
You got to, right? And that's the main reason, the purpose why I want to get you on here to document that. You know what I'm saying? So I can have it in the archives for the channel. You know what I'm saying?
Go through my site, like I said, gangs, old school collectibles, sweaters and patches, and check it out. And your viewers can check it out. And you can always get back to me, and I'll be more than happy to help anybody. Or if anybody got any questions, send them in to you, and I'll be more than happy to help.
Oh, most definitely. I'm quite sure gonna put all your information down in the description box so they can contact you, as far as the sweaters, so I will definitely promote that for you. You know what I mean? So you definitely should be getting some hits right now, man. If you want to give a word to the youngsters out there right now, what could you give the word to the youngsters?
Man, you guys got to keep your head up, man, and stay home, man. Stay out of that banging, man, because these kids out here, these babies need you these days, man. It ain't like the old days, man, where if I went to the joint, my brother would take care of the kids. It ain't like that no more, man. You need to be around and take care of your kids, man.
Right.
They need us. We gotta stay strong as a community. Because I hate to say it like this, but 5-0, they get paid by putting us in jail, man.
Don't they, man? It sure do.
So we gotta stick as one, man, and stay together and take care of these kids, man. Otherwise, Chirac's is gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse.
Worse and worse. You got that right. So yeah, we gotta stand on top of it. And if you can give a word to the OGs out there, what word would you give to the OGs?
That these brothers need to wake up, man, and talk to these younger brothers and let them understand what we went through is a lot different than what they're going through these days. They need to stand on them, man. Make them be accountable for their actions. Make them take care of their kids, man. These kids these days need us. Otherwise, Chicago just gonna fall apart, man. And
Got that right.
Ain't no city as beautiful as Chicago right now.
Right.
And let's keep it that way.
You got that right. You got that right.
Chirac is rough, but we could change it if we really